Hello everyone, StrangeTemplar here. Welcome back to Cudgeldeer. It is the 4th day of fall, and things went kind of cattywampus last episode. Nothing seemed to work out quite the way that we were hoping, so hopefully today we can start fixing some of that. I have gone through and changed up some of the professions. I've changed all of our professions to have the mechanic skill as the primary top priority skill of every single gnome that we have, or every single job for our gnomes, so that when the next invasion comes, we will be able to ring the alarm bell and we will be able to get everyone awake and ready for a fight, so that we can bring in all of our civilians to fight if we need to, or get them away from the fight if we need to. So either way, we'll be able to react a lot better. I've also gone through and I've made some other minor changes. For example, our woodcutter, I've set it up so that farming and horticulture are available jobs, and so our woodcutter is going to primarily work on our groves, but if there's nothing to be done in our groves, they're going to work on farms. And I've made a farmer job, which is the opposite. Actually, we need to... Okay, this did not go quite the way that we were hoping. I don't know when I changed this, but we are going to move this up and pasture down. So there we have, the farmers are going to be the opposite. They're going to work on farms, and if there's nothing to be done in farms, they're going to work on the groves. And I think farmers, no, they don't have the cooking skill, but I am going to give them the cooking skill so that we can get the... Who is working in there? Probably Trickster. Actually, you know, if we keep Trickster as the only cook, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and undesignate that. And with that, we are going to actually change around some job classifications. What I'm going to do is, since Graves decided that he wants to be a soldier by stealing the newly made breastplate, he is now going to be in the army. Congratulations, Graves. You are now a soldier, and looks like you're going to sleep. So I need to remember to put him into this so he can start training up. And then to compensate for that, Talon is going to go from a general crafter to a stone carver. And then we are going to have Moony classified as a farmer instead of a laborer. And Mathy is going to be a... No. Moony is going to be the woodcutter. Mathy is going to be a farmer. So there we have most of our needs, our primary needs done. Unfortunately, we don't have very many jobs available, right? Or gnomes to get all of our jobs done. We definitely want to focus on our cloth. Once we get our beds up and done for our personal quarters that we're making, I'll probably extend Zen's classifications to some other stuff. But for now, I think it's basically we're going to be kind of hovering in space with where we're at. So the next thing that I want to do is we need to chop down this tree first, and then I am going to probably cancel these ramps for now, remove the ramps here so we can start walling in, so this will again be the only entryway in, and then with that blocked off, we can come back and start lowering this in our own spare time in relative safety. So that is the goal, and unfortunately I went on the forums, I did a little bit of research to try to figure out why things weren't working to get the corpse down here into the stockpile like it's supposed to be. I cannot figure out for the life of me why that's not working, but hopefully at some point this episode we'll be able to fix that. So that is kind of where we're at. So let's go ahead and unpause. We do need to get our the foolish howlers. We need to get Graves. Where is he? There he is. He is now part of the military. As soon as he wakes up, he should probably come over and start training. Hopefully he'll pick up a better weapon as well. But now we need to... We're gonna cancel... Actually, we need to cancel these first. So so that they don't accidentally get done first. And then we can come over here. We need to terrain, remove ramp. So we just basically need to remove all the ramps there, and that'll make this into another cliffside that can't be traversed by goblins or us. And then we can cancel all of these jobs. There we go. It helps if you click on the actual... No, come on. There we go. Okay. So we should be good to go, and Jabba should... That isn't even that is Jabba. What is Jabba doing? I don't think he even knows what he's doing. But once that gets cut down, we can also say, if we dig a hole down, that makes it so we don't have to remove a ramp after the fact. And we're gonna leave these... Oh, come on, Jabba, now is not the time to sleep. Seriously. But if we designate this as digging a hole, we don't have to remove the ramp later on. And there's Graves. Perfect. Okay, how are we doing on metals? Okay, we have 13 ore, so BK should be smelting that when he gets a chance. And we only have 1 bar made right now. But the primary thing that we're going to want to do is get a helmet going, which is going to take 6 bars, which is going to take 12 ore. So we do have enough resources, at least, to get that done. Now, what is Talon doing? Talon's probably sleeping, I assume. Talon, yeah, sleeping. Okay. My goal, hopefully, we can get a few more pet rocks built, so that we can trade for a few more copper ores. So hopefully that comes to pass, but we'll see. But for now, it looks like everything, hopefully, will start coming together. So once everyone wakes up and gets working, it should start looking a little bit better. Who do we have here? Trickster is still cleaning up dirt, it looks like. And this is Balbers. Balbers likes hiding out here. Maybe we'll just keep her outside of our kingdom because we don't like ambassadors for some reason. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let this run for a little bit, and I will bring you back once everything starts to come together. See you soon. Well, I was doing a little bit of trading. I saw that we were making some pet rocks. I brought this up, and then I saw that we have 376 strawberry seeds. We have 270 cotton seeds and 136 wheat seeds. Now, they aren't very valuable by themselves. They're only worth 1, but we have no need whatsoever for this many seeds, especially since every time we harvest, we're going to be getting more seeds anyways. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is sell off quite a few of these seeds. I think we could probably safely sell off 300 seeds, or strawberry seeds. Let's do 100 wheat seeds and 200 cotton seeds. Especially since all of our crops are already planted, or should already be planted. Are they already? Yeah, they're already planted. We should not have that much need for seeds, but we can probably get away with selling even more than that. But let's get down to 50 seeds in everything, except for wheat. Evidently, we're going to have 36. We can sell 26 of these, and that gets us to 733 in trade value. How much is this all going to be? Oh, wow! We can buy all the copper and then some. That is great. What else should we buy? We could buy some grape seeds so we can start growing some grapes. But what I would really like to get is a female emu. That would need us to get to 1,100 in value. And I don't think we're going to be anywhere close to that. Even if we sell off a bunch of stuff. Oh, we have a masterful loaf of wheat bread. That's cool. But yeah, I don't think we have that much value yet. We could sell off some of our 4-poster beds that we just spent so much time making. There's a statue we could sell, but we want those for our monument over there. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is take back some of our seeds. We'll take back some of our wheat seeds, since that's the one that we're the lowest on. We can take back... I really don't want to keep all of the... Wait, let's keep our pet rocks then. And then we'll... Because those are going to be easy to store and keep for later. So we are now 14 short. Let's go ahead and sell 14 cotton seeds. And that should get us at 660. And we have 33 copper ore, which is going to get us another 16 bars of copper, which is going to be great for our metalworking. That's like several pieces of armor left, or more. I've also gone ahead and added these 4-poster beds to the dormitory for now, since our personal quarters keep getting delayed. I figure I might as well be putting some beds in there, because even with the 5 beds that we have, people are still falling asleep on the floor because there aren't enough beds. So that is something that we definitely want to avoid. We can now remove this ramp, and that should get Jabba going there as soon as he's done making a block. Perfect. And then we can build terrain wall, we can build a soil wall, and once again we will be boxed in except for this area right here. Did I ever end up making a door? We should have a door in there if we can. Yes, bauxite door. We want a door right there so that it'll slow down a little bit any invasion coming in. They'll have to knock down the door first, which will get them all bunched up for one thing, which will let us taunt them away. But it'll also give us time, a little extra time to prepare in case anything bad happens. But for now, we can go ahead and... No, not remove ramp. Train, dig, ramp down. And we can come back through and get that dig down. And we can, once again, redesignate this to get mined out. And that'll give Jabba plenty to do. And that gives everyone else plenty to do. And I think we're good to go for a little bit more. Guys, look what happened. They finally, I set up motion to, because we're good on drinks, I set up motion to have a couple other jobs. He was just working the farms, but I figure it might be a good idea to have him working as a builder and as a hauler, since we already have the farms and groves doubled up. And he went ahead and he moved Wingman down, which is great. So now we can designate a statue in his honor. This is great. So we can go ahead and we want to rotate it this way, and we can actually bury him with some honors. This actually makes me really happy. I don't know why it took so long for that to happen, but it did, so we're good to go. Okay, Moony is working. Now, where did Motion run off to? Motion is stocking items. That's not what I told you to do. I told you to build before hauling. Hauling is all the way down here. Really? Oh, I bet I know what I did wrong. If we go to Brewer, I probably don't have construction enabled. That would do it. Alright, so hopefully now everything should get built as soon as... There it is. Perfect. And we'll get the statue built. Awesome. Everything is coming together, guys. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And Jabba is clearing out that area. This hasn't been mined out yet, but that'll happen very soon, I believe. And life is just gosh darn good. The other thing that has me slightly worried, Graves, for his weapon, decided that he's going to have a copper shield and a birch shield. One to defend, one to attack with. Probably not the most efficient weapon, but evidently that's the weapon that he chose. The other option, of course, is the fact that we only have one copper hammer We have 2 shields, and then we have stone hand axes. And with his skills, he's actually better with a wooden shield than a stone hand axe. So soon, I believe, we'll have BK making a proper weapon. But I would rather have him have proper armor before the proper weapon, honestly. And we'll get him looks like we'll get him a hand axe. So that it will be coming up soon as we get a copper helmet made. Oh, and we have enough to make it. Perfect. Okay. So we want to make 3 copper armor plates, and we have enough straps, but we have no padding. So let's get Zen. We should have Zen. Nope. Here. We should have padding made at any given time. We should have at least 2. I think that's the most that any armor will take. And we're going to put that above the mattresses, because padding is going to be more important than mattresses, especially considering the fact that we already have these beds. And look at Jabba go. Holy crap, he is a quick miner. That is amazing. Oh, and there's free coal. We don't have to burn down our forests to get it. So it looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of terraforming, because we want to get this copper out of the walls, so we can actually use the copper. And then we'll put in proper walls. And more coal. Holy crap. There is a lot of coal happening. This is amazing. I love it. Alright. Well, after last episode, things are finally, I feel, starting to come together. So I am now BK sleeping, isn't he? Now that we have the ability to make a copper helmet, BK is sleeping. Look at everyone taking naps. Oh man, we need to get them their own personal quarters so that they can actually sleep properly. But for now, that's okay. Who's out there? That is Balbers. That's okay. The one thing that I'm worried about is these logs and these cotton patches sitting out there. You know that the gnomes are going to run out and grab it at the most inopportune time. But hopefully that doesn't become an issue. Now that everything is starting to come together, I think we can start working on finishing up these walls. So we can build wall, and it's just regular bauxite blocks. And you always want to specify which block you're using, otherwise they're just going to use whatever block they want and whatever's available, and then you're going to have a multicolored wall, which may look kind of cool, but it's a little too cluttered for my taste. So by specifying exactly what you want, you can make sure that there's not too much to worry about, and everything will look exactly the way it should. Alright, well, it appears that a hunter badger has been spotted, but if we come over here, it is Moony and Motion that have decided that they want to attack it. So, wait, where did Moony go? I just saw... Where did Moony go? Moony, you are not... Move to. Okay, no, she's fine. Okay. I have gnomes running off on suicide missions all the time. I would like to think that I'm a good leader and everything of these gnomes, but it seems like the gnomes aren't always that happy to be here. So it makes me a little sad or a little worried. I'm not sure what it makes me, but I don't think that's something that we want. So we can go ahead now and clear out the coal and the copper. Is that it? Oh, there's a little bit right there. And we can take that too. But once those are done, we can start working on upgrading the walls there. But everyone seems to be pretty busy, so the building is not going to happen right away. And that's okay. And honestly, we'll probably just use regular stone to fill back in for now, so that they look and act like real rooms. And we're going to really focus on building up this Great Hall, because the Great Hall's worth is only 212. That definitely isn't going to bring in all that many nomads at the turn of the season. So this is something that I really want to work on. Fix up the walls, make the walls really nice, add in more tables and chairs. Actually, we should have some tables. So let's go ahead and build table. There it is. We have 4 birch tables, and we'll keep these in here for now, but I think what we'll do is we'll put in 3 tables right there, and then we'll have chairs here, and then a break. We'll have chairs here, and I'm just trying to figure out the spacing here. I think actually we're going to do that, and we're going to cancel these 2 jobs. And we're going to see how that ends up working once we spread these down, and we'll put the chairs in. And we'll see how everything looks. But like I said, that's probably not going to happen for a little bit. Let's see, do we have the helmet made? Yes, we do. Perfect. So Sophie has a helmet. Where's Graves? Graves has a helmet. So copper breastplate, copper helmet. Here we have, no, not the training grounds. We have copper breastplate, copper helmet. Now the arms, the hands, the legs, the feet, they still aren't protected. So there is a chance that, you know, we could lose a limb or 7. But for now, at least their main vitals are protected. So that we shouldn't have to worry about a blow to the heart or the lung or to the neck. Anything like that. Those should be protected in battle, at least for now, against the early goblin raids. Later on, we'll want to upgrade to bronze, and then iron, and finally steel. Steel's going to be the premier metal for any kind of armor or weaponry. So once we get to steel, we are going to be set. Have a full army made with steel weapons and armor. It's going to be amazing. But for now, though, oh, we do have more copper bars. Oh my gosh, BK has been super busy. So let's go ahead and make a copper hand axe for Graves, and then he will have a real weapon, and then with that, we will start working on arm and leg protection. But for now, I think everything is finally starting to come back together again, and I am pretty darn happy about that. So we were at 212 before. After this table goes in, it goes up to 248. Probably go maybe 300-400 for a Great Hall worth, which really isn't all that much. I have another kingdom where my Great Hall is worth like 10,000, and you know, obviously the kingdom's been around a little bit longer and is worth a little bit more. Our entire kingdom here is only worth 10,000 right now. So definitely a lot to look forward to in the near future, or maybe far future. But hey, soon, hopefully. But with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and or subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. But until next time, don't be a stranger. Take care.